I have been able to witness the horror of war, and the perversity is not in the people, the perversity is in the war itself. When there is war, when there is violence, there are no research and labs, there are no journals, there are no schools, there are nothing. War takes all, and war destroys all, including your heart, including your mind. I am Federico, and I am the co-chair of the Allianza of Civilization. That this is, as you know, one initiative of our Prime Minister of Spain, Mr. Rodríguez Zapatero, in his first intervention in the General Assembly of the United Nations in September 2004. He talked about two issues: poverty, how to really be able to avoid this genocide of 60,000 people dying of hunger every day. And second, he said, we, instead of utilizing, as always, our force, our imposition, the law of the strongest, why we do not try to bridge this divide? And it was immediately taken by the Secretary General of United Nations, Kofi Annan, and he appointed in September 2005 a group of first 18 persons and now 20. This is the number of the members of this high-level group that I have the honor of co-chair. Thinking in the future, thinking in the succeeding generations, thinking particularly in the young people, in the children, I have said, all the years that I have still, I am going to be devoted to the culture of peace, for this transition from imposition, muscle, violence, to understanding and to conciliation. The Alliance high-level group is focusing mainly in what is more important, that is in politics. We must build peace. What means to build peace? Is precisely to avoid prejudice, misconceptions, to avoid this gap between one way of beliefs, of feelings, of styles of life and others. We are always paying the price of violence and war. And now we must pay the price of non-violence, of dialogue and of alliance and of peace. Our report must be a breakthrough. We cannot present another high-level group, magnificent, very well-drafted report, and then to remain in the library of the United Nations. We have promised to the Secretary General to present an action-driven report. And I can assure you that we are going to present an action-driven report. And then it is not up to us, but then we must request, and for this at the policy level, to the political leaders, also sometimes to the religious leaders, but particularly to the political leaders, to put into practice, because this means peace, because this means peaceful coexistence, because this means finally a brighter future for our children. The recommendations cannot wait 20 years. The recommendations are addressed to those that manage the world. And if we do not understand this, it's because sometimes we are focused perhaps exclusively in some of these issues related with the media, related with the education, related with youth, related with the dissemination of knowledge. What really matters is to go to the decision makers and to tell them that there are some aspects that will shape not only the future but the actions in the future, even wars. We must transit from a culture of violence, of imposition, of force, to a culture of conciliation and a culture of understanding. And this is up to the decision makers afterwards to see if they are already willing to invest in peace as they are investing in war.